The Arab Spring is a revolutionary wave of demonstrations and protests occurring in the Middle East and in North Africa since 2010. The economic crisis led the population of several countries to defy their authoritarian governments. It all started in Tunisia in the end of 2010, when Mohamed Bouazizi, desperate with the lack of perspectives in his country, set himself on fire. His action caused commotion and protest throughout his country, culminating in 2011 with the resignation of President Ben Ali, who had been in power for 23 years. Later on, influenced by the revolt in Tunisia, the Libyans stood up against the rule of Muammar Gaddafi. Gaddafi has some disagreements with Western leaders, who embraced the opportunity to intervene militarily in his country, helping rebels to overthrow the former ruler. This intervention caused such disorder that Libya remains unstable to this day. In Egypt, the population revolted against dictator Hosni Mubarak in the beginning of 2011. Mubarak promised not to run for re-elections. Mohamed Morsi from the Muslim Brotherhood was then elected, but a great part of the Egyptian people did not accept his legitimacy, which ended up creating a new wave of protests. In 2013, Morsi was ousted from power by the military, and, similarly to Libya, the situation is yet to be defined. In Yemen, protests led to the resignation of Ali Abdullah Saleh, who had been in charge for more than 3 decades. It is in Syria, however, that the bloodiest conflict of the Arab Spring is happening, with a civil war between Assad's government, whose family has been in power for 46 years, and the rebels, composed by very diverse groups with often conflicting interests. Fearing that an intervention could cause more instability, like it happened in Libya, part of the international community is against military solutions for the situation in Syria. This paralyzes the United Nations Security Council, allowing Syrians to freely fight among themselves. It is believed that more than 130,000 people have already died in this conflict. There are also protests in Bahrain, in Algeria, in Morocco, in Jordan, and in Oman, without regime change in any of these cases. This was our brief review of the Arab Spring. If you enjoyed this video and enjoy international relations in general, please click the like button below and subscribe to Global Guide's channel to watch our next videos. See you!